2020 was tough. 2020 was tough, but we made it through. In spite of our differences, as true citizens of the world, overcoming adversity, embracing diversity, welcome to the Diversity Awards 2021, Becoming a True Citizen of the World, Embracing Cultural Diversity in All Aspects of Life. "2020 was tough.
For the last 10 years, Lennox has worked with the Office of Diversity and Community to address diversity and inclusion at UT Dallas, providing students with internships, scholarships, and insight from global perspective. Lennox International has been an invaluable partner. We now invite you to hear a word from a former member of the Diversity Advisory Council, Manuel Malero.
Hi, I'm Manny Malera, Vice President of Human Resources for the Worldwide Refrigeration Division of Lennox International. At Lennox, we consider diversity and inclusion as key elements to our strength. We encourage and nurture ideas and talent from different perspectives, backgrounds, and experiences. Welcoming this richness of perspective enables Lennox to bring the most creative and innovative solutions to our customers. To foster this spirit of creativity and innovation, we truly want to be citizens of the world. Our partnership with UTD is important in this endeavor because with your impressive diversity in your students and faculty and outlook, this gives us a great connection to the wider world. In addition to hiring many great people from UTD as regular full-time employees and as interns and co-ops, we have partnered with several UTD departments over the years, such as the Jindal School of Management and the Johnson School of Engineering, and of course, the Diversity Advisory Board in UTD's Office of Diversity and Community Engagement in support of diversity efforts. My active involvement with UTD started with the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement back in 2010, and we have been active and engaged partners ever since. I remember being introduced to Rosie Peterson and Raul Hinojosa and the team back in 2010 when we supported the inaugural, the first, Diversity Awards banquet. After 11 years, we continue to value our partnership, and today I congratulate all the winners in this celebration. And I affirm Lennox's commitment to supporting diversity and inclusion efforts, and we are proud to be a key sponsor of this event today. Thank you for the active role you perform in being a citizen of the world. Enjoy the event and congratulations on all your results and accomplishments. And have fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Manny. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I am Dr. Alicia Makaye, philanthropist, entrepreneur, and co-founder of GXA. I want to welcome you to the 17th annual Diversity Awards ceremony and soiree. I am pleased to introduce my co-host, Chris Botti. Chris Botti, MBA, is an assistant vice president and associate dean at the University of Texas at Dallas. Chris is a native resident of Dallas who holds his bachelor's and MBA from SMU. However, Chris is also a fellow comment, having received his master's degree from UTD. In his role as an alumni, Chris serves on the UTD Diversity Advisory Council, given his passion for diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts across campus. Before UTD, Chris was a director of external affairs at SMU and was also a science instructor at the Hockaday School.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Makaye, and welcome everyone. And now it's my pleasure to introduce your co-host, Dr. Alicia Makaye. I get that pleasure. Dr. Makaye is the president and CEO of GXA, a Dallas-Fort Worth area IT solutions provider that helps businesses take command and control of their IT. She is the A in GXA. Dr. Makaye co-founded the company with her spouse, George Makaye, in 2004. She is an award-winning entrepreneur, philanthropist, wife, and mother of two, and also a U.S. Air Force veteran. Thank you for your service, Dr. Makaye. Dr. Makaye is a leader in our community. Most recently, Dr. Makaye has been recognized as the Dallas Business Journal Minority Business Leader Award in 2019, an Alumna of the Year Award at UT Dallas from the Public and Nonprofit Management Program, and a Minority Women Business Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2019. Dr. Makaye has extensive community service and enjoys giving back, along with other boards and committees that she serves on. Dr. Makaye generously serves on the UT Dallas Diversity Advisory Council and holds her PhD in Public Affairs from UT Dallas. It is fun for me to MC this event alongside a fellow comment, and thank you for all that you do for UT Dallas, Dr. Makaye. Please join me in virtually welcoming my co-host, Dr. Alicia Makaye. And we are very delighted to convene and celebrate diversity, equity, inclusion across our campus. But before we do that, let's reflect over the past year and celebrate the heroes and sheroes during this unprecedented phase of change in America and our world. A historical pandemic's evolution brought on economic losses, social justice change, increased food insecurities, and mental health challenges for so many. Also, we saw our students challenged with uncertainties on how to meet their educational goals. However, amidst all of these challenges and progress, the UT Dallas community remains strong and supportive of each other, although not everyone has been as fortunate, as we have lost a number of people due to the challenges of this past year. So before we move on with our program, let's take a moment of silence in honor of these nearly 600,000 precious souls that were lost due to the pandemic. So please join me in a moment of silence as we remember and honor these lives lost. Thank you for joining me in this moment of reflection as we pay our respects. Now, Dr. Makaye, back over to you.
The Star Spangled Banner is being sung by recording artist Marjorie. Okay, we're going to try that one more time.
Let's try that one more time with the volume. There it is.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket bridges to the first in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And remain standing, or some of you are sitting, for the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing, being sung by Committed.
Oh, say.
I would like to introduce you to Dr. Fair. Dean George Fair is an advocate for public education and the attainment of quality education regardless of background or socioeconomic status. An expert on the McKinney-Vento Homeless Assistance Act, which was later made a part of the No Child Left Behind Act. Dr. Fair works with North Texas school districts to obtain and apply grant funds to educate homeless children. Dr. Fair translates his passion for education into action with 3 UT Dallas programs: the Academic Bridge Program, the new College Readiness Initiative, and Jump Start. Welcome, Dr. Fair.
Thank you, Dr. Makaya. Tonight, we are celebrating our 11th annual Diversity Awards ceremony and soiree. Over the past 11 years, we have recognized students, faculty, staff, and community partners who have helped advance the university's commitment to diversity. We cannot accomplish our goals without the contributions and efforts of these champions of diversity who help make UT Dallas an inclusive and welcoming campus. Thank you, Alicia. As stated before, the year 2020 has been an unprecedented year for our communities. The entire world has been affected by a deadly pandemic and economic woes. However, tonight we will change our focus to honor many individuals who have gone beyond the call of duty to benefit others. Tonight we are celebrating our 11th annual Diversity Awards ceremony and soiree. During this event, we recognize students, faculty, staff, and community partners who have helped advance the university's commitment to diversity. We cannot accomplish our goals without the contributions and efforts of those champions of diversity who have helped make UT Dallas an inclusive and welcoming campus. In the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement, we have expanded diversity, equity, and inclusion programs through the Multicultural Center, Gallerstein Gender Center, development of the Department of Institutional Diversity, and the Department of Community Engagement. We have made strides at building a diverse and inclusive university by offering heritage celebrations, lectures, and other cultural programs. Our underrepresented students receive scholarships, mentoring, and additional support to help them be successful at UT Dallas. In addition to the words from our award recipients, we hope that you will enjoy performances by groups including the Diversity Poetry Competition winners and the Bangladeshi Student Organization dancers. And now I'd like to introduce the president of UT Dallas, Dr. Richard Benson. Thank you for being here to help us honor the Diversity Awards recipients. Dr. Richard Benson, the 5th president of the University of Texas at Dallas, earned a Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree in Aerospace and Mechanical Science from Princeton University, a master's degree in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Virginia, and a doctorate in Mechanical Engineering from the University of California, Berkeley.
Well, thank you, George, and thank you for that introduction, and good evening to everybody. It is a real pleasure to have an event such as this that affirms our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and also honors those who help us achieve our goals. As Dr. Fair has mentioned, tonight's proceeds benefit our highly successful Diversity Scholars Program. It targets academically strong students who have significant financial need. In 10 years, 260 students have taken part. I'm grateful for the work of the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement as well, and to our area partners and individual donors. I also want to express my utmost appreciation to Dr. Fair for his leadership of his office and his recent work in co-chairing the Living Our Values Task Force. Dr. Fair joined the faculty at UT Dallas in 1975, just 6 years after the university's founding. And as such, he has borne witness to nearly all of UT Dallas's remarkable history. But he's done much more than bear witness to Dallas's growth as a Tier 1 university. Dr. Fair, through his passion for human potential, has provided essential leadership for our university. The positive impact of his outreach on and off campus has made UT Dallas a far better place. Dr. Fair, we are deeply indebted to you. And I don't know if others can join me in a round of applause, but thank you, Dr. Fair. The theme this year, Becoming a True Citizen of the World, Embracing Cultural Diversity in All Aspects of Life, is one that both inspires and challenges. It inspires us to be leaders, to champion greater understanding and interaction with those from other cultures and backgrounds. The theme also challenges us to be vigilant in our efforts toward inclusion. Diversity might be summed up as the who and the what. The who are the people, the students, faculty, and staff that we recruit, and the what is the roles that they play in our classrooms, laboratories, and offices. By contrast, inclusion is both the why and the how. Our new strategic plan says, and I quote, "A diversity of people, ideas, and perspectives is crucial to the university's vision and mission." That is the why. And our how is measured by the variety of perspectives that are encouraged in our campus culture. Let me give you a few examples. A Conversation on Diversity series attracted 1,100 people to talks on a range of topics by a variety of speakers, including journalists and military veterans. Last year, over 15,000 students, staff, and faculty participated in Multicultural Center programs. More than 5,000 people participated in the Gender Center's various initiatives to address gender inequities. And by the way, because of the efforts of the Gender Center, UT Dallas is now ranked as one of the nation's most LGBT-friendly campuses with a 5 out of 5 score. And as you will hear this evening, our employee resource groups have hosted meetings and events to connect faculty and staff across the university. We also reach out into the community to engage with pre-college students. We reached more than 5,000 K-12 students and parents through the 95 programs in the last year. The G-Force Mentoring Program connects us with high school students in North Texas. Last year, we mentored 1,290 students at 9 area school sites despite the COVID-19 pandemic. And the Future Commons Math Preparation Program is helping 137 8th to 11th grade students prepare to pursue degrees in STEM fields after high school. I am very proud that we have such wonderful examples of our commitment to being inclusive. We are intentional in that endeavor, and I fully expect this university to continue to be a leader in this area. Most of all, we succeed because of people like those that we honor tonight. So congratulations to all of our award recipients, and thank you for your many contributions to UT Dallas. And now I'm pleased to return the program back over to Chris and Alicia. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, President Benson. We have a great evening ahead of us. To help kick off the night, please welcome the Dallas Black Dance Theater, Encore, representing the next generation of the Dallas Black Dance Theater with the dance performances of the highest level of artistic quality and relentless excellence. Founded in 2000 by Ann Williams, DBDT Encore is the professional training company for Dallas Black Dance Theater, consisting of 8 classically trained and highly skilled dancers from around the nation to keep up with the demand and to continue to serve its local community. The vision of Dallas Black Dance Theater is to fulfill its mission through performances and educational programs that bridge culture, rich, diverse communities, and encompass ever-expanding national audiences. Dallas Black Dance Theater celebrates its 42nd season as the oldest continuously operating professional dance company in Dallas. The Ensemble, a contemporary modern dance company, consists of 12 professional full-time dancers performing a mixed repertoire of modern, jazz, ethnic, and spiritual works by nationally and internationally known choreographers. DBDT Encore represents the next generation of Dallas Black dance theater with dance performances at the highest level of artistic quality and relentless excellence. Founded in 2000 by Ann Williams, DBDT Encore is the professional training company for the Dallas Black Dance Theater, consisting of 10 classically trained and highly skilled dancers from around the nation to keep up with the demand and to continue to serve its local community. The title of tonight's performance is called Reminisce, under the direction of artistic director Nicole Ray and choreographed by Richard A. Freeman. Please welcome the Dallas Black Dance Theater.
And through our scientific genius, we made of the world a neighborhood. And now through our moral and ethical commitment, we must make of it a brotherhood. We must all learn to live together as brothers, or we will all perish together as fools. All I'm saying is simply this, that all life is interrelated. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly, it affects all indirectly. As long as there is extreme poverty in this world, no man can be totally rich, even if he has $1 billion. As long as diseases are rampant. As long as diseases are rampant and millions of people cannot expect to live more than 28 or 30 years, no one can be totally healthy, even if he just got a checkup in the finest clinic of the nation. Strangely enough, I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be, and you can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be.
Things are gonna get easier. Ooh,
Wow. What an amazing performance. Thank you to the Dallas Black Dance Theater. What an outstanding performance by the Dallas Black Dance Theater. Let's give them a round of applause.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Makaye. And, for everyone listening, one of the most fulfilling parts of my role at UT Dallas is getting a chance to interact with our students and really see their growth and the impact that the university has on our community and our students. So with that, please help me in welcoming Sophia Hidalgo, our UT Dallas Diversity Scholar. So a little bit about Sophia. Sophia is a third-year biochemistry student with a minor in STEM education. She is from El Paso, Texas, and came to UT Dallas to find a community that could help her grow and accomplish her goals. Additionally, Sophia is a part of the Diversity Scholars and Undergraduate Success Scholars programs, where she is a mentoring leader. She is also a part of the UTeach program, which will help her obtain her teacher certification, and she is also president of the Delta Zeta sorority. She is also working with the Department of Community Engagement as a G-Force mentor, and she loves being able to help better equip high school students for college. In her free time, she loves to read, journal, and explore the outdoors. So please join me in welcoming Sophia Hidalgo. Sophia, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sophia Hidalgo. I am a third-year student here at UT Dallas studying biochemistry with a minor in STEM education with the UTeach program. And today I just want to talk a little bit about my college experience for the 3 years that I've been here at UT Dallas, and also how the Diversity Scholars Program has impacted my college experience. So coming into UT Dallas was a difficult decision to make, but I knew I was excited to start college and get to be part of a community that I cared about. And part of my decision why I decided to attend UT Dallas, apart from their amazing STEM program, was becoming part of the Diversity Scholars Program, which I had applied for and gotten accepted my senior year of high school. I was really excited to feel that connection to my school, knowing that I was going to be taken care of by advisors that kept reaching out to me, knowing that even though UT Dallas is a big school with big opportunities, I still was going to have that one-on-one interaction, which made me feel more at home. I didn't know anyone coming into UT Dallas, so I was excited but a little bit scared. But coming into the Diversity Scholars Program, I immediately got engaged. We had our orientation at the beginning of the year where I got to meet my peers and part of the people that were in my cohort of of the incoming class of 2018. We also had monthly meetings for the Diversity Scholars Program that we actually still have at each semester and each year. I got to learn about resources, different internship opportunities, just things that can help you better your college experience. I was also able to attend the diversity convention in New York my freshman year, which really opened my eyes to what different identities are, how to advocate for diversity in my campus, how to empower and uplift each other through going into breakout rooms and talking about these issues that come with diversity and the challenges that come up as well. I was later able to attend the Hispanic Leadership Institute conference last year and this year, where I learned about the Latino minorities. Being a Latina myself, it was very important for me to take part in that, and it was just very empowering as well to learn about our mobilization, learn about how we can become better leaders, how we can engage, educate, and bring awareness and knowledge about diversity. We also have check-ins with our advisors at the Diversity Scholars Program, which I really enjoy, just being able to talk each month with my advisor, knowing that I can talk with them about anything that's going on in my life at the moment, and they can help me with any problems or anything that I might be looking for. So just overall, my college experience at UTD has been very positive. I've been able to extend my horizons in terms of diversity. Coming from El Paso, which is mainly a Hispanic city, to UT Dallas, it was very eye-opening for me, being able to interact with different cultures, friends that speak different languages, maybe have different interests, because diversity for me wasn't only experiencing different cultures, ethnicities, sexual orientations, but also being able to experience all those different interests, which um, diversity also means having women in STEM, which you don't necessarily see in a lot of places. So it's been very empowering being part of the Diversity Scholars Program and just building up on my leadership skills as well, which have greatly improved since my freshman year. And it's great to look back and see how much I've grown as well. So I'm so happy that I was able to talk to you a little bit about my college experience, a little bit about what I have been through with the Diversity Scholars Program, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sophia, for that beautiful story. And it's really important that I just make quite a quick mention that programs like the Diversity Scholars Programs have been supported by so many individuals that I know are watching right now, and individuals from alumni to corporate partners and foundations. And so that story is a living example of and a testament to the impact that you all are making for our students and for our community at UT Dallas. So thank you all for your support. And that's a wonderful story and testament to the impact that we're making together. So now please join me in welcoming to the podium Jonathan White, Assistant Director of Student Life Programs and a Schwab and Meteor Theater. Jonathan, take it away.
All right, thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce the winners of the Comet Story Slam. Please come to the stage, the virtual stage at this time, to be recognized for your achievements. In the spirit of the theme, I am becoming a true citizen of the world, embracing cultural diversity in all its aspects of life. We sent out a call to the student body to submit their responses to diversity issues on campus in the form of a 10-minute performance. They were instructed to begin the process by creating groups that they would be working with and eventually performing their poem in the competition during 3 competitive workshops. Storytellers have a limited amount of time to impress judges randomly selected from an audience. Performers use all the tricks of the trade to get points from the judges, ranging from 0.0, which means don't quit your day job, to 10.0, which stands for perfect. This evening's event, we have chosen the performer who both embodies and voices our theme of creating inspiration for embracing cultural diversity in all aspects of life. The 5th Diversity Poetry Storytelling Competition provided a space for students to create a future of inclusive diversity here at UT Dallas. To encourage the variety's creative expression, the Student Diversity Advisory Council announced a student-focused poetry competition on February 9th. The writers of the most thought-provoking pieces were selected and awarded 1 month afterwards, as well as the first prize winner being featured here tonight. The winners were awarded incremental prize offerings ranging from 3rd place winner Chelsea Justice Nwambike's poem Embrace, which won $300. 2nd place, Gabrielle Barrier, whose poem is called What You Mean to Me, which won $600. And 1st place prize was $800 with an opportunity to perform tonight. Chelsea and Gabrielle received their award and prize money earlier today. You add that all together and you have another stimulus check. So with our 1st place winner, Alicia Serini, who will now perform her poem in the Rio Grande Valley.
In the Rio Grande Valley, the heat blisters my pale skin brown. Raspa stands line the roads, something cold to eat at every block. I grimace at the palm trees brushing the ceiling like bars. The border of Texas curls around the valley, a limbo of America and not. A different shade of brown than everyone around me, but I blend in easily. I grew up on papa con huevo, but achar with everything. I dipped my mom's vada in spicy salsa. Garduvagari, and Paeso del Rodio, tossed and roasted. My dad said I couldn't go out. I could have fun if I stuck to my own kind. Skin caramelized overseas, stars and stripes molded my mind. Still this culture that seeped through the border and into my life. When I upset my father, he would say, "Don't be like a Mexican." When he thought I was being selfish, I was met with, "Don't be like an American," as if Indian was the only correct answer. But he chose to raise me here where the dry lands and spaced out houses reminded him of where he grew up. But the valley was never for me. I longed for a single drop of rain during middle months of drought, to breathe in city air and not worry what the neighbors saw.
All right. Thank you, Alicia, for sharing your creativity, experience, and perspective on diversity. Also, thanks to all the participants in the poetry competition.
Thank you, Jonathan. Please welcome Clay Gable and Nicole Peters, members of the Student Diversity Advisory Council, to present the Student Diversity Award and Student Organization Diversity Award.
Good evening. My name is Nicole Peters, and I'm the president of the Student Diversity Advisory Council. It is our honor to recognize tonight's student and student organization Diversity Award recipients. The Student Diversity Advisory Council comprises of student leaders who provide perspective, input, and advice to the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement. The council addresses student diversity elements in ways that move much farther beyond simple tolerance and more towards embracing and celebrating the rich dimensions of diversity contained within everyone. The Student Diversity Award is given each year to an outstanding undergraduate or graduate student. The student must be in good academic standing with a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher, involved in events sponsored by one or more of the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement departments, as well as exhibit leadership skills through campus involvement or community service. Shireen Upoma will receive the Diversity Award for an outstanding student for 2021. Shireen Upoma is a doctoral candidate in the Public and Nonprofit Management program, where she also serves as a graduate teaching assistant. She was born and raised in Bangladesh and moved to the USA to pursue higher education. She holds a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Dhaka and a master's degree in economics from the University of North Texas. Ms. Upoma's commitment to prompting diversity, equity, and inclusion through her teaching and research is grounded in her personal experience as a woman of color, first-generation college student, and immigrant. Her dissertation research focuses on gender equity in leadership and faith-based nonprofit organizations. Ms. Upoma also teaches diversity management courses in public organizations, nonprofit management, and leading a diverse workforce. Social issues that intersect with diversity, equity, and inclusion are a focal area of her teaching. Her teaching pedagogy focuses on equipping students with tools to help them deal with the world's intricacy and strive beyond that. She won Best Instruction by a TA awarded by EPS in spring 2020.
I want to thank the award committee for selecting me for this award. I'm incredibly honored to accept it. I would like to thank Dr. Mendes Agarwal, my mentor, for nominating me and for being the best role model I could ever have. I knew my passion towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. He gave it the direction. I also want to thank UTD and PNM for providing me with the platform to integrate diversity initiatives throughout my research, teaching, and service. We are passing a difficult time now. We are observing the integration based on race, ethnicity, gender, sexual identity, and many more. And amongst all these, this award provided me with the courage and determination to keep working and to keep pushing towards to create an inclusive environment for my students, my colleagues, and the community as a whole. This award is a great initiative, and I'm certain it will keep encouraging many more like me in the upcoming years. Once again, thank you everyone for providing me with the platform and for this award.
Congratulations to Shahrin, and my name is Clayton Gable, and I am the Vice President of the Student Diversity Advisory Council. The next award is presented to a student organization who has demonstrated a commitment to diversity and leadership. This year's Student Organization Diversity Award for 2021 goes to the Comet Symphonique. The Comet Symphonique is a student-led organization supporting students involved in the musical arts at UTD, including the wind ensemble, the string orchestra, the university orchestra, and the brass ensemble.
Hello, my name is Brian Reyna, and I am the treasurer of the UTD Comet Symphonique. On behalf of the Comet Symphonique, I would like to accept this Diversity Award. Ever since our inception back in 2015, we've been a growing and thriving community of diverse musicians who have come together to perform and share beautiful music from diverse composers and cultures alike. The amazing thing about music is that it is a universal language. People from all over the world can come together and appreciate what music has to offer, and that is what we're about at the Comet Symphonique. Our members come from all different walks of life, whether it be in terms of their major, culture, race, religion, etc. We all come together and work towards our shared goal of performing music that everyone can enjoy. With this Diversity Award, we will be able to work towards our goal by repairing our instruments, obtaining musical pieces that exhibit lesser-known cultures, and getting proper coverage of our performances so they may be shared with others. We are very thankful for this award and will continue to promote and share diversity at UTD.
Wonderful. Thank you for that presentation. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Kyle Edgington. It's really exciting when I get to work with other individuals, other alumni that are coming back to serve UT Dallas in roles as such. And a lot of the reason why I came back to UT Dallas was due to Dr. Edgington, who is the Vice President of Development and Alumni Relations. And he's going to present the Community Champion of Diversity Award and the Corporate Diversity Award. The group of corporate and community honorees today was selected by the following criteria. They demonstrated commitment and appreciation for diversity and inclusion. They demonstrated leadership in building a culture of inclusion and appreciation of multicultural values on UT Dallas's campus and throughout the community. They have organized, conducted, and supported events, lectures, activities, and promoted cross-cultural understanding, inclusion, and acceptance for individuals and groups with differences. And they have advocated for and supported the university on so many different levels, which we're very thankful for. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Edgington to the stage. Over to you, Dr. Edgington.
Chris, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you and Alicia tonight. I have the privilege of presenting this next award to Angie Lee. Angie will be receiving the Community Champion of Diversity Award for 2021. Angie is the Director of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion for the Richardson Independent School District. Her work stems from over 20 years in education as a teacher, reading specialist, master teacher, administrator, and staff developer. Angie is passionate about ensuring all students can access quality education, promoting learning and working environments that welcome, respect, and value diversity and inclusion, ultimately creating a culture where each individual may perform their personal best without personal compromise. In her current role, she serves and leads the district's EDI department and provides oversight for ongoing and new equity initiatives. When asked about her call to action, Angie readily shares, and I quote, "Teaching has always been my life's work. Educational equity is my heart's work," end quote.
Good evening. I am Angie Lee, Director of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion for Richardson Independent School District. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to come before you and accept the UTD Community Champion for Diversity Award. Richardson ISD is the fourth most diverse school district in the state of Texas. I want that fact to resonate with our audience tonight. We are the fourth most diverse school district in the state. We say it and we claim that fact with pride. We also say it knowing the full weight of responsibility that comes along with it. It obligates us to align our systems, our structures, our processes, our policies, our traditions, our staff, and ourselves to being culturally and linguistically responsive. And that work comes with a price. The cost of sacrifice, determination, commitment, perseverance, and extenuous effort. So we make that fact public, that we are the fourth most diverse school district in the state of Texas, as our declaration that we embrace the richness and beauty our diversity contributes to our ISD, and also we commit to redefining and renorming practices that create or keep in place barriers that prohibit full access and opportunity in our ISD. It is partnership, like my department has with UTD, that enables us to envision and create change. My pastor once told me, "Angie, you know you are walking in your purpose when that purpose is bigger than you are, and you cannot do it in your own strength." And this work, the work of equity, diversity, and inclusion, is certainly bigger than anything I can accomplish in my own strength. It takes authentic partnership, and it has to be a collaborative effort. I am thankful to the UTD Department of Diversity and Community Engagement, the Multicultural Center, and the Gallerstein Gender Center. Raul Hinojosa has taught me the power of policy in decision-making. David Robinson has shown me the power of connection as a starting point. Arthur Gregg has impressed upon me the power of dynamic and unique programming. And Matt Windsor-Johns always points me back to the power of humanity. I am forever grateful for every answered phone call and email, and for always lending your time and talent when I call and need you. I am especially grateful for the opportunities you provide our students to learn and grow in academics, leadership, and confidence. It's collaboration with my work family, Dr. Stone, Tabitha, Brenda, Dr. Gibbons, and the entire student services team that keeps equity, diversity, and inclusion at the forefront of all of our planning. Thank you for your unwavering support and steadfast commitment to create a district community where every student is fully seen, heard, accepted, and loved. Jeremy and Bevy, I could not do this without you. This award is as much yours as it is mine. Thank you for your dedication and your excellence in serving our staff, our students, and our families well. Thank you to every RISD teacher and staff member in the trenches, helping to reshape the narrative of our district, making every classroom and building a space where all students can learn and thrive. You are the real change makers. And finally, to every RISD student, this work and award are for you. Student activist Winter Brianne said, start at home, start in your classroom, start amongst your friends by being a voice for the things you believe are true and right. My commitment to you is that I won't stop until each and every one of you, yes, all 39 plus thousand, has a voice and is equipped and empowered to advocate for the education, the opportunities, and the life you want and you deserve. Again, thank you to the UTD community, Dr. Fair, for this recognition. I look forward to continuing walking alongside you as we help all students access their maximum potential. Good evening.
Congratulations, Angie. Well done. And also extend congratulations to all of your colleagues and students at RISD. Well done. So this next award, the Corporate Diversity Award, will go to State Farm tonight. State Farm's mission is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. State Farm is a group of people who make it their business to be like a good neighbor. Together, they have built a premier company by making and keeping promises through their partnerships and bringing diverse talent and experience to their work of serving the State Farm customer. Their success is built on a foundation of shared values: quality service and relationships, mutual trust, integrity, and financial strength. State Farm's vision for the future is to be the best customer service provider and the best choice for products and services that they provide. They will continue to model leadership in the insurance industry and seek to become a leader in the financial services arena. Ultimately, the needs of State Farm's customers will determine the company's path, values which have always guided them. So please join me in congratulating this year's Corporate Diversity Award recipient, State Farm. And accepting on behalf of the company is Eileen Flynn tonight.
Hello, my name is Eileen Flynn. I'm a Vice President of Operations at State Farm Insurance. I truly appreciate the opportunity to take part in this virtual event and to accept this award on behalf of State Farm. When it comes to diversity, State Farm and UT Dallas make one great team. We are both committed to nurturing an environment where diversity and inclusion are welcomed and expected in everything we do. At State Farm, these beliefs are core to who we are as an organization and evident in every relationship we have. Within the workplace, where all associates are treated with respect and dignity. Across the marketplace, by how we interact with our customers and our suppliers. And in the community, through charitable giving and community service. Like you, we have a passion for serving those in our communities and embrace the responsibility to work with others to make the world around us better. That's why State Farm proudly supports our relationship with UT Dallas by supporting programs such as the Young Women in Science and Engineering Investigators Program, Undergraduate Success Scholars, the Student Veteran Benevolent Fund, and the Jindal Young Scholars Program. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the over 350 UT Dallas alumni who proudly work at State Farm. But the work does not stop here. We know there is much work to do. Together, State Farm and UT Dallas will gladly and willingly continue a relentless focus on advancing diversity and inclusion in all aspects of our business and the communities in which we live and work. On behalf of State Farm, Thank you again for this award, and thank you for the incredible work you do every day to foster diversity and inclusion at UT Dallas.
Well, again, congratulations to State Farm for this award this evening. And I will turn it over to Dr. Rafael Martin.
Hello, Comets. I'm Rafael Martin, Vice President and Chief of Staff at UT Dallas. I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak about employee resource groups at UT Dallas and their importance to the future growth and success of our university. In December 2016, the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement convened a meeting to launch an employee resource group initiative at UT Dallas. Employee resource groups are voluntary, employee-led groups whose aim is to foster a diverse and inclusive workplace. They are employee-led groups whose members share some commonality, whether it's gender, race, ethnicity, orientation, or other common characteristic or interest. Many organizations across both the public and private sectors have embraced ERGs as valuable additions to their institutions. First, they create an inclusive, open forum for employees who share common interests or concerns to meet and support one another. In short, these communities promote a sense of belonging. Second, these communities help our institution with talent recruitment, development, and retention. Members of ERGs help us identify potential pools of talent that we might not traditionally access. They provide professional development and mentoring opportunities for their members, and the sense of belonging that ERGs promote improves retention of our institution's key resource, our people. Lastly, ERGs provide a tremendous resource for university leadership in identifying and addressing issues with our operations, processes, and policies that may be affecting a particular group of people. At UT Dallas, representatives of ERGs have been actively involved in our Living Our Values Task Force and in development of recommendations to make our campus a more diverse, equitable, and welcoming place. UT Dallas now has 8 active ERGs with over 500 members. These include the Black Faculty and Staff Alliance, the Latino Faculty and Staff Association, the Military and Veteran ERG, QTD, the LGBTQ+ ERG, the Young Professionals ERG, the UT Dallas Women ERG, the UT Dallas Counseling and Advising Network, and the Universal Access ERG, which advocates for inclusion and engagement for those with disabilities. Since their formation, ERGs have initiated or collaborated on over 25 service projects or activities. These include the Accessibility Summit, the Dallas Pride Parade, the annual UT Dallas MLK Celebration, the Veterans Lecture Series, UT Dallas's Women Leading in Diversity Awards, Young Professionals Speed Networking events, participation on the LOV Task Force, and many other workshops and community service projects. I'd like to thank Dr. George Fair for his leadership of the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement for encouraging the creation and growth of ERGs on our campus. ERGs are now a permanent fixture of our institution and are key stakeholders in and contributors to our future success. Thank you to all our ERG members and especially to those who have taken on leadership roles. Please enjoy this brief video highlighting your events and accomplishments.
of purple mountain majesties. America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned that good. Yes, he did. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this. America, I love you, America. You see, my God, he done shed his grace on thee. And you ought to love him for it, 'cause he crowned that good. He told me he would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I thank you, Lord.
Well, thank you, Dr. Edgington, for presenting those awards, and congratulations to Angie at Richardson ISD, great partners of UT Dallas, and Eileen over at State Farm. They've been great supporters of UT Dallas for our staff, our students, and our alum. So we're very, very excited to recognize them. Next up, we have Naomi Emmett, Fiscal Officer of the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science. And also, she serves as our Staff Council President, and she'll be here to present the Staff Diversity Award. Naomi, over to you.
Thank you, Chris. Traditionally, the Staff Diversity Award goes to an individual who demonstrates a commitment and appreciation for diversity and inclusion. Through action, education, and leadership, the recipient of this award celebrates multicultural values, promoting cross-cultural understanding, inclusion, and acceptance of individuals and group differences. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's Staff Diversity Award recipient to Dr. Courtney Brackeen. In 2009, Dr. Courtney Brackeen began her higher education career at UT Dallas in the Provost Office. During her professional and academic careers, she has maintained a commitment to diversity, equity, and advocacy for disadvantaged groups. Examples of high impact practices developed under her direction in the Office of Undergraduate Education strives to cultivate empathy to promote equity-driven decision-making. Dr. Brackeen enjoys working closely with the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and supporting the Offices of Admission and Enrollment in recruitment efforts to increase the racial and socioeconomic diversity of UT Dallas. Dr. Brackeen proudly serves as the executive sponsor of the LGBTQ Employee Resource Group. She firmly believes that if the individual who helps students feels a sense of belonging, inclusion, and safety, they are more likely to make students feel the same.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Naomi. Serving the students, staff, and faculty of UT Dallas has changed my life. As someone who grew up in the Texas Panhandle, where you would assume it was not a diverse environment, and you'd partially be right, but I grew up with friends from diverse backgrounds. Actually, I often think that my friends and I would have made a great Netflix show now. When I reflect on my upbringing, I realize how important witnessing my mom support all children equitably at the daycare center she ran to support our low-income rural school was to me. Those experiences helped me recognize the influence of income and access, that racism is taught because we all start our lives with open hearts, and how important it is not to love each other despite our differences, but because of our differences. As a first-generation student, my education has always represented personal growth and professional opportunity. When I completed my MPA and EPS, shout out, in 2009, I was poised for a career in city government, but thanks to the recession, I had to pivot, similar to what a lot of our students are doing now. Thankfully, my partner introduced me to her profession, higher education. Receiving this award has prompted me to reflect on my career. A few things have not changed. My commitment remains to make every student I encounter feel like they matter. I try to make sure no one will ever question my intent or motives, but I can only do that because of the students and colleagues who show me unconditional love. They have taught me how to acknowledge and leverage my privilege without the paralysis of guilt, and those who have been willing to provide me the grace of generous assumptions and to teach me through their own vulnerability. And those of you who know me know that I provide a lot of learning opportunities. I recall some specific moments of vulnerability that I'm forever grateful for because they continue to motivate me today. When I worked with a trans student who had been kicked out of her home and was now homeless and had turned to sex work. When a Black male student told me he never wears hoodies at night so he doesn't scare white people. When a Hispanic first-generation female student parent told me about the racial abuse she experienced that rattled her sense of safety and belonging. When my former student worker, who is Asian American, joked about how he gets assumed to be from a different country every week. And stories about our need to ensure that accessibility is part of our pursuit of inclusive excellence moving forward. I genuinely appreciate the unwavering support of my partner, Dr. Serenity King, the support of Dean Jessica Murphy, my amazing team, past and present, and the students we serve, the Brain Trust, you know who you are, the QUTD ERG, and all of my colleagues in the university community, including the wonderful Office of Diversity. Maya Angelou tells us if we don't like something, change it. I hope this event motivates everyone to be informed, act, and influence from where you are. Thank you for this recognition.
Thank you, Dr. Perkeen. And just on a personal note, I have known you since 2009 when we both began at the university, and you are truly an amazing person. So again, congratulations. The final award of the evening is the Inclusive Excellence and Intercultural Teaching Award. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Roshanda Henderson to present the Teaching Award for Inclusive Excellence and Intercultural Engagement to Cheryl Skaggs, PhD.
Thank you, Naomi. Good evening, everyone. The Inclusive Teaching Diversity Award is presented annually to a UT Dallas faculty member who distinguishes themselves through activities and actions that contribute to diversity and inclusion at the university and in the broader community, state, and world. This award is presented to a UT Dallas faculty member whose teaching exemplifies the university's ideals in creating a classroom culture free from discrimination, an inclusive classroom in which all students are free to question, discuss, and express their feelings and beliefs. Teachers nominated for this award create classes in which students can master course content while learning to respect and interact productively with those whose backgrounds, ideas, and customs differ from their own. Student statements nominate all the candidates, and these teachers create positive learning environments for all students, regardless of their gender, race, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, or socioeconomic status.
Thank you so much. I'm quite humbled and honored to accept this award. I want to thank the selection committee for their hard work in evaluating the nominations. I'm sure it was a difficult process. It has been a pleasure to serve the UTD community and our wonderful students. This past year has been a challenge for all of us, but one of the important things I've been reminded of is the resiliency, determination, and kindness of our students. Their experiences, both present and past, uniquely shape who they are, how they learn, and the contributions they make on campus and within our community. Their success is my success, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to help foster an inclusive and diverse learning environment at UT Dallas. Again, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Naomi and Dr. Henderson, for presenting those awards. And Courtney and Cheryl, congratulations. The work that y'all are doing is amazing and very impactful for the UT Dallas community, and well done. And so I say again, congratulations to you both. So next up, we have Dee Lambert, who's the Director of Administration and Operations for the Office of Facilities and Economic Development. She previously served as the Director of the Visitor Center and Admission Events for the Office of Admissions and Enrollment, and has worked at the university since 2004. Outside of her work, she loves to sing, travel, and spend time with friends. Let's welcome Dee Lambert to the virtual stage. Dee, it's all yours.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you all again for being here this evening. In appreciation for your participation, we want to take a moment to award a few prizes to our attendees. But before we spin that wheel of names to award the prizes, I would like to first express our sincere appreciation to Ms. Vanessa Fernandez, who generously donated gift bags from Nordstrom, as well as for Imprint, who donated lunch bags and water bottles for tonight's event. So we're extremely grateful for their donation. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and spin that wheel of names to award our first winner. All right, let's see who our first winner is going to be. Congratulations, Karen Huxtable, for being our first winner of the evening. Following the conclusion of this event, our team will be reaching out to you to coordinate getting your prize to you, so stay tuned. And now let's spin that wheel a second time. Oh, it's close. And a big congratulations to John Hanson. You are our second winner of the evening. We hope you enjoy your prize. And we have one final time this evening. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Who's it going to be? Oh, so close, so close. And a big congratulations to Alexia Albarracin. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name, but I apologize if I did. But congratulations to you and all of our winners tonight. Again, we'll be in touch with you soon to determine how to best get your gift to you. But thanks again for being here this evening. We appreciate you. And now I will turn it back over to Chris.
Great, thank you, Dee, and congratulations to all the prize winners. All the prizes and awards will be shipped out in the next couple weeks due to our virtual setting. So be checking your mailboxes as those will be arriving soon. And so I'll welcome Dr. Makaye back up to the virtual stage for us simply to congratulate all the winners, to thank our sponsors and all the rest. So Dr. Makaye, do you have any final words for the group? I don't see Dr. Makaye, and that's fine. Oh,
welcome.
You're muted.
Congratulations to all our winners. And I said this and no one heard me but me. I want to thank you for attending the program. And of course, thanks to DAC and the program sponsors. And I would like to reintroduce to you Dr. Fair.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Well, I want to say thank you for everybody that has a part in this program, and thanks and congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to UT Dallas for putting together such a program. One person that I want to thank the host and the volunteers and the staff of the Office of Diversity and Community Engagement, and the person that was responsible for whose dream this program was is Miss Rosie Peterson. And so I wanted to say special thanks to Miss Rosie Peterson. All of you that helped the program take place behind the scenes, just thank you very much for UT Dallas. And with that, I'll close.
Now up to the stage, Bruce August.
I'm on mute. Can you all hear me? I believe so.
Hear you.
Excellent. Well, thank you. It's been a wonderful night. We really appreciate you all being here. we're going to have some closing entertainment. So sit back, relax, and enjoy these cultural displays of excellence. The Bangladeshi Student Organization, also known as BSO, here at UTD is a diverse and team-oriented organization that promotes the culture of Bangladesh here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. They also engage in a variety of activities across campus that promote diversity and multicultural unity. And last but not least, they help new students adapt to life here in the U.S. and at UT Dallas. BSO takes pride in its culture and cosmopolitan outlook, which transcends its duty from being a monocultural organization to a multicultural student organization. Without further ado, we will display BSO. Oh, let me thank the Student Diversity Advisory Council. I'm looking at the screen. We want to appreciate you, Nicole, Clayton, and Melanie, for your work. It goes without saying, you're doing some excellent work here on campus, in our campus. Our students, staff, and faculty appreciate that. Next slide, please. Thank you, Dr. Fair, for your closing remarks. We appreciate you. And thank you to all of our volunteers, the ERGs, ODCE, ODI, the production team. You know you are in the background, Miss Rosie Peterson, Madison Armstrong, Jasmine Johnson, Xavier Brown, Dee Lambert, Shanquela Wilson, and Amanda Pritchard. We couldn't do this without you. And next. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. BSO is up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance. We really appreciate you, BSO. Keep up the great work. Our next organization that will be performing will be the Mariachi Caporales Dallas. They were founded in 1996 by founder Juan Torres, the grandfather of the present-day mariachi group leader, and my friend, Mr. Cesar Torres. Cesar is the fifth-generation leader of this family musicians in Mariachi Caporales. The group travels across the USA, including Cancun, Mexico City, Toluca, and is now established here in Dallas. They also come to our annual Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead celebration, hosted by the Multicultural Center. Without further ado, Mariachi Caporales.
Hola, ¿cómo están, amigos? Somos sus amigos de Mariachi Los Caporales. ¡Sí, señor! Y esta presentación es para UT Dallas, saludándolos y mandándoles todos los mejores deseos.
How you doing, guys? This is your friends, the beautiful band Mariachi Los Caporales. ¡Sí, señor! And this is Mexico, baby.
continuamos saludándolos, tratando de dar lo mejor de nosotros para UT Dallas. Thank you. Gracias por seguirnos escuchando, señores.
Thank you guys for listening. We're doing our best for you guys at UTD. Hope you guys are having fun.
Muchas gracias, lindo.
Well, I think we have come to the end of our program. I want to appreciate you all for being here this year. The Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion really appreciate you for your work and your continued devotion to what we do here at UT Dallas. This was an awesome night. I want you to take this energy, go home, have a great meal, and we'll see you tomorrow at work to continue this great work that we do here for our students, staff, faculty, and surrounding communities here at UT Dallas. Good night. Whoosh.